Hello everyone, I'm Monia Gates. I'm the artist behind Color My Dreams. Welcome! So nice to see you all here. We had a bit of a lonely stream just now. Hello Sherry, hello Rai. Today we're going to do the pale Victorian skin. So first of all, I'm not going to use loads of pencils and I'm going to do a skin without the underlaying. Just to show everyone that you don't always have to, because she doesn't have a glow to her skin completely because the light's coming from the back. So to keep the skin subdued, you just do a straightforward skin. No problem, Ryan. So today we're going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pencils. No problem, Lizzie. At least you can watch it back. Okay, so first of all, even though it is a very pale light skin, you still have shadow, and the light source is big. Even though it is from the back, there's still shadow being casted from her hair onto the face, and then also on the right hand side, but not as prominent as a normal skin. Can you all see okay? Hi Jennifer, welcome. Hi Mandy. Okay, so let's start with our highlights first. When doing pale skin, it's easy to start with the highlights, but I'm basically going to do the whole skin in almost like mid-tones. So the highlights won't be too prominent and the shadows won't be too prominent. Hi, hello. The first pencil is Eggshell PC1024. So I start off with where the light will catch the face, even though it is from the back, but also to form the shape of the face. like obviously your certain areas that will stand out more. So I'm using light pressure. This is not medium or hard. This is just light pressure. So because I'm quite heavy-handed, I'm holding the pencil further to the back. So when you color, it automatically, even though you want to press hard, it's not as hard as when you hold it from the front. Hi, Rochelle. Welcome. When coloring mouth corners, a common mistake is that lots of people just add light to the top. But actually, when you look at a mouth corner, your light actually falls at the bottom and not on the top. So here, your light will be at the bottom of the mouth corner, and it will be very lightly a light at the top, but there's more of a lighter area at the bottom of the mouth corner. The pencil number was 140, so it was eggshell that I just used. Next is beige sienna, PC1080. So with the beige sienna, I'm going to use that as one of my mid-tone shadow pencils. So that will be a shadow, and almost before it blends into the light, but it will be like a mid-tone of my shadow pencils. Now here I'm just shaping the nose. You'll have a shadow area on the left hand side and here at the bottom. Below the lips, on the jawline, but not right on the edge, more towards the inside. Loretta, um, basically the shadow areas is depends on the light source, but in this instance, because the light's coming from the back, it's more of a shape shadow than a where light and shadows forms from a light source. So basically, you will have this part of the top lip will be in shadow. This will be lighter than that area, but your lighter area will be in the mouth corners. Then it will, your dip will have shadow, and then you will have this side of the face will, I'm putting in a little bit more shadow than the left hand side. The bottom of the lip is mostly here at the bottom, more towards the right hand side because I've got my right hand side is more in shadow area. So then I will add a little bit more shadow on that side. And the chin only on the one side will catch more light than on this side. And I'm stopping my shadow before the jawline. So here it will be much darker, and then my shadow on the face will stop above it because there's always a slight light reflection on the jawline itself. But see, it's not carrying on this side. On your lighter side, the right reflection is not. So it's not all around. It's on the light hand side, it won't be there, but on the shadow side, it will pick up. Hi Anita, welcome. So nice to see you here. Okay, so next I'm going to use French grey. Now the French grey I'm going to use as my almost my complete dark. So just to give the whole face more definition before we fill it in with all the midtones. So first I'm adding in the shadow that the hair is casting onto the forehead. Hi Abby, welcome. Nice to see you here. Now on the right hand side, here where the hair, it will give a shadow that's reflective onto the skin. Now the eyebrows, what I normally do with eyebrows is it is 70% French grey. I give a shadow that's slightly under the eyebrow and slightly over. So when you're doing the eyebrows, it's 1074, yes. So when you draw the eyebrows in later, you already have a mid-tone underneath the eyebrow. So you already have like a darker tone underneath it. Then your shadow from underneath your eyebrow will carry on to the face and the nose bridge. Then it will carry on to the eye and here under the eyelid. Then let me just draw in the eyelid at the top. You'll also have a darker shadow in the corner to give the shape. Next is the cheek. Because she doesn't have prominent cheekbones, the shape of the rounded face is colored different to somebody that has a harsh shadow and more defined cheekbones. So you need to have it softened going from light to dark instead of doing a prominent jawline. Sherry, when you do eyebrows, I normally shade the different shades beforehand and then I would draw them in with black, brown, and the lighter tone. So normally 3 pencils that I use for brows because it depends on where the light will falls, where the eyebrow, the hair will actually catch the light. So I'm darkening the shape of the nose, the bottom of the nostril, the one side of the bridge of the nose, then here, let me just see the nostril, good morning, Cat. Welcome. Abby, are you talking about the colors of this top? It is in the description of the satin and top video. If you press on the description, all the codes of the pencils that's used in that video will be there. Yes, right. The list of the lips is also in the lips video, and I've posted it on the patrons group. Okay. Next is Nectar PC1092. So now we're going to give her a little bit of a pink tinge to her skin. Okay, next we're going to use Pale Sage. See, I'm still bringing in some green into the skin. Pale Sage 1089. Now the pale sage I'm just using in the lightest areas. It's pale sage 1089. Yes, green will always make the light stand out more. So because I'm not doing an underlaying of the skin in the greens, I use pale sage as one of my highlight colors to still liven up the skin so that it doesn't become dull. And also, there's not a lot of contrast on this one because she's so pale. So that's why you need to still have the greens as a glow to the skin, even though she is quite pale. Yes, I also like nectar. Next is beige sienna, PC1080. So now we're just slightly covering all the colors and the shadow area. So you're extending your shadow over to the light side. Hi Wendy, welcome. Okay, next is Nectar again, PC1092. And now I'm just covering all the beige sienna basically, just slightly. Hi, Rai. Ria, how are you? Next is Deco Yellow, PC1011. So the Deco Yellow is just to brighten up all the light and light midtones of the skin. Okay, next I'm gonna use some salmon pink, PC1001. Oh, thank you, Kat. Yes, that's very true, Kenny. Okay, next is, oh, let's bring in some purples. Lavender, PC934. Yes, Mum, I'll be doing that aged old skin as this Booktober um, uh, colorathon. I thought to do aged skin would be interesting to learn. Next is Blue Slate PC1024. Yes, Kat, for the public streams, I will do the old age skin, the old lady one, and I'll probably do in between, I'll do the Puppet Master one once we've done the skin of the old lady. Yes, I'm very blessed, Sherry. Oh, thank you, Renata. No, Sherry, the patrons will get them. Yes, it's Blue Slate, PC1024. Next is Light Amber, PC941. Okay, next is 70% French Grey again, PC1074. So now I'm just slightly darkening the shadows. Thank you so much, Pam. Yo, in the previous stream that I did for the elephants, they were working on our street lights and my dog didn't want to stop barking. That was really embarrassing. And now he's lying dead still. Thank you so much, Sherry. Okay, next is Nectar again, PC1092. So now I'm just giving another layer over the shadow areas. Yes, that's very true, Kenny. Next is Beige Sienna, PC1080. Yes, no, he's also normally not so bad, but if people is not where they're supposed to be, then he barks quite a lot. Next is Eggshell again, PC 140. Um, Sherry, actually explained in the one I did for the elephants as well, is you must just see where your highlights are. You can cover a lot, but you can go over it again if you want to lessen it um, or make it more prominent. It's very forgiving. So you can add, and or even if she looks very yellow and pink, then you go over it with your blues and your purples. Then she tones down again. Oh, thank you so much, Renata. I'll show you now. Um, for example, see, I've put lots of eggshell on here now, and she looks quite pinky yellowy at the moment. Let's add a lot. So you you can fix any skin. You don't need to go in a panic and throw it away. Okay, let's darken this yellow quite a bit. I'll show you now. Now I've colored and now I see she's a bit too yellow. Say for example, I want to tone down. Let me just see if I can lessen the lights. Oh yes, there's some gorgeous images on Facebook. See, say I want to tone down. This is too yellow. I want to tone it down now. So now with this being too yellow, all you do is you add the sky blue light, the PC1086 for example. Once you add that, this blue to this yellowy color, it will tone it down completely and it will go to more white. See, now your highlight is white and not as yellow as previously. And see, say for example, that is really pink. So when you want, say, the pink to be softened, then you take your pale sage, the PC1089, and you go over the pink with the pale sage, and that will tone it down completely again. It depends on the color, Sherry. So, for, like I said, the pinks will be toned down with tinges of green to bring it back to browns. And then it depends on what you want. Do you want browner tones or do you want it to become white? So there's different tones for certain colors that you if you fix it. Next is salmon pink PC1001. So this salmon pink is a orangey color, for example. So if you would like to turn the salmon pink down, you will go for your powder blues or your sky blue lights. That will tone it down. So there's really no need to just, oh no, it's completely gone high wire. Let's throw it in the bin. There's no need to throw it in the bin. You can still fix it. Kat, I've, like I said earlier, you know, because I am a heavy-handed, a medium to heavy-handed colorist, I hold my pencil further to the back. If you hold it further to the back, even though you're trying to press hard, you can't really. So it gives you more of a lighter tone. Wendy, it doesn't matter what um, method you use. I just find that sometimes with circles, for it depends on what you color. Circles is good for flat um, surfaces like skin, but hair needs to be strand. But I find the pencil cover easier in between the little dots that's open of the paper. I go all the directions, then it smooths out quicker, or that's what I find. No, Paula, it's actually better to do the skin first. I just for the colorathon, I thought to do the hair because I had so many people that asked me for the white hair tutorial. So that's why I did the hair first. Thank you, Zucchini Kitty. Thank you, Sherry. Next is Eggshell PC140. Thank you, Kat. Hi, Christine. Welcome. Next is Blush Pink PC928. So there's certain areas, because she's so pale, that will be more pink. So I want pink on her cheekbones, like blusher. So on the cheeks, here, the eye corners, and here by her chin, and on the side of her nose. And here at her neck. Okay, next is light amber, PC941. So now I just want to bring back some of the more browny tones. Just in the shadow areas. Okay, next is nectar, PC1092. Okay, next is blue slate, PC10324. It's 24, not 34. Yes, H. Wilson, there was. There's every Wednesday before this one. There's one for the patrons. Next is eggshell, PC 140. No problem, Mandy. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Did you ladies not get the link from Patreon? Well, next time I'll just email it to you straight away. Do you think that would be better? Yes, it was for the Elephants Abbey. Oh, that's not nice. Yeah, I'll email it to you all. But there was no one there. Next is beige sienna, PC1080. I wondered why there was no one there. But did you ladies get the previous one that was posted to Patreon? Did you get that stream details in time? Kenny, did you not receive your images? But that I emailed to you. I will have to check what's going on there. But I'll send you the link. But it is like, no one asked questions or anything. So we can always redo it. Uh, Next is French Grey, PC1074. Yes, if you're an elephant, you get all the tears as uh, stream details. But what I'll do is I'll just email you guys the link beforehand. I think that would be easier. Next is Pale Sage PC1089. Yes, elephant is the top tier. Next is Beige Sienna PC1080. Yes, the other pink earlier on was blush pink that I used, PC928. And yeah, that's, and this salmon pink and nectar and beige sienna. That's the only pinky colors that I've used. Next is Deco Yellow, PC1011. Thank you so much, Ron. So now I'm just brightening up some of the lighter areas. I just want to dim some of the light. It looks a bit very pale. Um, Next is beige sienna, PC1080. I just want to do the bridge of the nose here and darken it slightly. Hi, Kat. Welcome. Thank you so much, Kat. It will be fun, right? I've done blonde hair on white paper before. It really works well. Next is the salmon pink PC1001. Next is the eggshell PC140. So now I'm just over extending the light onto the shape. So we've done all the lights and shadows, but you need to extend the lighter color to create the shape that that you want. Oh, wonderful, Kat. That's exciting. I also used to always use white paper, It's only for the tutorials that I started using the grey because you can't see where I colored the white and the light colors in the bright lights. Next is Pale Sage PC1089. Oh, I must try that, Lizzie. And can you layer quite a bit on the Arteza grey? Cat, I've done her eyes like a grey green color. 'Lavender PC934. Now by adding lavender, you'll make the hair stand out more. And all the yellow tones will pick up because the purple is a complementary color. So as soon as you add some purples into your shadows, the brightest side with the yellow tones will start popping up. Next is Beige Sienna, PC1080. Thank you so much for being here, Rain. Bye bye. Take care. And that's basically it for the skin. So this is basically the only colors that I've used, which is oh, sorry, we forgot the white. Let's do the white touches. I'll highlight the cheek here on the nose, and my white is almost on its way to go to pencil heaven. Oh, thank you so much, Renata. Thank you so much, Lizzie. So we can do a quick page giveaway. So you can choose a number between 1 and 100. Thank you so much, Abby. And here she is with her eyes. There she is without eyes. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. I'll do the pearls on the background next week. Okay, so is all the numbers in? Thank you so much, Kat. Yes, true. Me too. I also prefer with eyes. Okay, is all the numbers in? Okay, the lucky number is number 35. Who's the lucky winner? Thank you, Zucchini Kitty. I think we can. Oh, the lucky winner is Paula. Congratulations, Paula. Wendy, next time you might be the lucky one. Oh, then wait a minute. Who's got 30? Where's Wendy? There is no 35. Okay, so no, then 30 is the winner. Who had 30? Let's see. Wendy. Wendy Ellis. Wendy, you the winner. You're welcome, Ro. Wendy, you can PM me on Facebook or you can email me and I will you can choose a page from my Etsy shop, any Etsy shop, and then I can email it to you. It's a different page, H. Wilson. No, the winning. Oh, that is closer. Okay, Paula and Christine, you can also email me. Email me or send me a PM. You're welcome. And next week we'll be doing the soft bouquet background and the pearls. So see you all next week. Yes, I think we need some rules, Kat. Bye bye and have a great evening. I'll see you next week.